And Sujata Dwivedi, my young colleague at NDTV, is the only journalist on the ground in Mumbai who's had the guts, who's had the spine, who's had the integrity to stick her mic in the face of the MNS, including one of the people who was actually part of that shameful attack on the outskirts of Mumbai. The only reporter who has been literally in the line of fire, asking the difficult questions of the establishment, the government, the police, and the party that is responsible for shielding these people who are still out there. They've been booked, they've been summoned by the police, but clearly they still enjoy political patronage and protection in the name of identity, pride, and Marathi pride. Sujata Dwivedi is on the ground bringing you this story because it strikes a chord beyond just Maharashtra and means something for every Indian tonight.
मराठी के लिए मारेगा, मराठी के मुद्दे के लिए हम लोग गुनाह लेने के लिए तैयार हैं।
7 साल से अगर कम सजा रहे तो उसमें अरेस्ट नहीं कर सकते, तो हमने नोटिस सबको सर्व किया गया है।
कार्रवाई तो चलते रहता ना।
मैं पार्टी का
वो आदमी गलत है। वो जो मारने के बाद में 50 लोग का मेरे को फोन आया, फेरी वाले जो बाहर बैठते हैं उनको तकलीफ देता है वो, और लेडीज का भी 2 दिन।
ये बात नहीं, बात ये हो रही है कि आपने मराठी भाषा को लेकर उनको मारा।
मराठी भाषा के लिए मारा। उसने क्या आंसर दिया वो देखा तुमने? उनका जो अकड़ था वो देखा।
क्या बोला उन्होंने?
वो बोले कि मराठी सिखाओ हम लोग को आके, तो हम लोग को वो काम बचा है। उसने बोलना चाहिए कि बाबा मराठी मेरे को,
मराठी ना बोलने के लिए आप मार सकते, लेकिन आप मराठी सिखा नहीं सकते।
तो हम लोग को वो काम है क्या मराठी सिखाने का? हम लोग को काम धंधा
काम है मराठी के लिए मारना।
वो काम धंधा करेंगे,
ये काम धंधा है
करेंगे, वो पैसा कमाएंगे और हम लोग उनको मराठी सिखाओ।
अच्छा,
ये थोड़ी बात होती है। उसने बोलना चाहिए कि बाबा मेरे को मराठी आता नहीं है, हम लोग सीख जाएंगे, बस काम खत्म हो जाता है। उसके बाद में आर्ग्यूमेंट करके मतलब नहीं है ना। आर्ग्यूमेंट करेंगे तो वो बढ़ जाता है। हाँ,
लेकिन वो आर्ग्यूमेंट बढ़ा
आदमी है ना, आदमी गलत है। मैं अभी भी बोलता हूँ। उसके बाद में मेरे को 50 फोन आया कि वो आदमी को जो मारा ना, वो सुनो, उसके सामने जो फेरी वाले लगते हैं ना, उनका वो औकात निकालता है।
आपने फेरी वाले के लिए मारा कि मराठी के लिए मारा?
सुनो, मराठी के लिए मारा, बट जो फेरी वाले को ना वो भी तकलीफ देता है। और उसका जो फेरी वाले है ना, उनके जो प्रीमाइसेस में जो फेरी वाले है, वो एक लेडीज को है ना, उसने 2 दिन पहला ना,
मेरे को सुनिए, ये अलग बात है, मैं बोल रही हूँ कि अगर वो कल को या ऐसा कोई भी दुकान वाला मराठी नहीं बोलता तो आप ऐसे मारेंगे?
मराठी नहीं बोलेगा, उसने जवाब अच्छे से देगा ना, तो कोई मारता नहीं। हम लोग का पागल कुत्ता नहीं है कि बाबा।
आप लोग ने उन्हें मारा, जब आप लोग ने उन्हें मारा तो उन्होंने तो आपको वापस मारा भी नहीं, मार तो आप ही लोग रहे।
नहीं, हाँ, तो वही मारा ना। उसके बाद में तो मैं छुड़ाया और आपके चैनल वाले ने जो छुड़ाने वाला उसका फोटो लगा दिया।
लेकिन आप तो वहाँ पे मौजूद थे, आप रोक सकते।
बाद में आए हम लोग, सब होने के बाद में वो जो बाबूलाल चौधरी है ना।
लेकिन आपके सभी कार्यकर्ता ऐसे मारते हैं लोगों को।
तो मारते, गलत करते हैं सामने वाला, तभी मारते।
लेकिन मारना सही है।
मेरे सब लोग,
सामने वाला बोलकर गलत करता है और आप लोग मारकर सही करते हैं।
हमारे पार्टी में भी है ना, सब परप्रांतीय लोग है, मुस्लिम लोग है, सब भाई है हमारे।
And Sujata Dwivedi is live with me. Very proud to call her my colleague here on NDTV because it is not easy to be a reporter in Mumbai at a time when emotions are high, at a time when the coverage is taking the questions directly to the MNS. Sujata, first of all, incredible coverage because in the face of literally one of the people who was responsible and who was there actually slapping that old man, you with the NDTV mic were asking him the tough questions. On the ground, Sujata, this story has had a lot of resonance.
Well, certainly, and to start with, this was also one of the most harsh coverage that I've had because, talking about the timeline of the incident where a shopkeeper is harmed and he's beaten up, he's threatened in his own premises only for something that is a political agent of a particular political party. Now, here also one thing that I witnessed was the loss and no integrity amongst the MNS workers because on one end, one of their leaders, Mr. Jadhav, he says that they are going to teach the people who cannot speak in Marathi, they'll teach them Marathi, whereas others, like Amol Patil, who also happens to be one of the accused who's named in this entire matter, he says that it is not their business to look after people's teaching them Marathi. Now, here we also spoke to the DCP of Zone 1,
Yes.
and he says that because this is a cognizable offense, there cannot be arrest that is made. But what is even more serious is where on the grounds of the legality, accountability is held at stake. And, there are these policemen who say that it is not in their hands to take action against these goons who claim themselves and call themselves as members of a political party. And how does, they work towards ensuring that the law and order situation in Mumbai especially is not harmed, is looked after. Over to you.
And how did it feel reporting this story, Sujata, on the ground? Because you were literally speaking to Amol Patil, the guy in the grey, who was literally there also slapping that shopkeeper. Did you feel unsafe at any point of time? This is not an easy story to cover.
Well, at a point, not really. I didn't really feel scared or insecure for that matter. But there was a point where he did try to justify himself, and he kept on telling, us, our team, that what you guys have shown on TV is not really what the matter is. And he was one of them, but yet he was trying to refuse that on camera. Now, the same thing happened with the other MNS leaders who we tried to speak, and they all kept refusing that they were part of this entire incident. At the same time, they're also justifying what their political members did. So somewhere Amol Patil definitely tried justifying himself, but at the same time, the sentences that he gave us stating that it is not his job to teach people, but it is their job to hit people and asking them to learn the language. So somewhere definitely, how these members and the party workers of a political party like Maharashtra Navnirman Sena are trying to justify their deeds of hitting a person and then claiming that that it was in the interest of their state, of their heritage, of their language is even more shocking. And how does this lead to, the law and order situation in Mumbai, in Maharashtra getting even tense? Because, tomorrow we'll just see another member of a particular political party or another group just coming up and hitting people on several grounds that are not even relevant.
Keep reporting this story in the brave manner in which you have, Sujata. Thanks very much for joining me tonight. And Sujata and her team will be on this story from early tomorrow morning as well, because when we make a promise here on NDTV about coverage, it is without any agenda, but it is with a full promise to see it right till the end.